Hello everybody, it is Tuesday, January 31st, 2012. You're watching 5 Girls, 5 Minutes, where 5 girls talk for 5 minutes and don't edit their videos. I am Tara, it's Tuesday, and this is the second time I've had to make this video because my first time it didn't actually record, which is super awesome. So anyway, in a nutshell, Tour de Nerdfighting was really awesome. I met some really cool nerd fighters, and it didn't take me forever to get stuff signed. I did end up getting my ukulele signed by Hank Green, so that's pretty exciting. And no, I don't know how to play it, but that's because I've had it for exactly a month and 4 days. So, first question that I have, somebody needs to help me name my ukulele. I'm pretty sure it's a lady, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a boy, I don't know, but I'm up for suggestions, so that's a first thing for me there. I got some, anyway, Sarah, you mentioned the Nerd Cache, the whatever the place in Maryland, Bethesda or whatever, I think I pronounced that right, I don't have any idea, but I hope so. Anyway, that's cool that they snagged some and that you were able to get some. I really like those buttons because I think it's cool that they say 2012 on them and that they're different for every state, because my friend Sid and I went to find the Nerd Cache here in Albuquerque, and it definitely says New Mexico on it. As for the dilemma of where to put it, I put mine on my car visor, so when I flip the car visor down to protect myself from the sun, I see my little Nerd Fighter pin, which is pretty cool. I have a couple of other pins up there, which is pretty awesome. I really like that Nerd Cache idea. I think it's really fun. I wish ours had been a little bit more challenging, though, because the picture that Hank's left was ridiculously easy, and the search for it was ridiculously easy. So we got a few questions. I've actually had a really good week this week. I had an awesome weekend. One of my friends is moving back to Oklahoma. She actually moved back yesterday. So we went down to the Marble Brewery downtown, which was it's a personal favorite watering hole of mine here in Albuquerque. And it's one of those things that it's a funny sounding word, the word brewery, I think. There's this Dana Carvey comedy special on HBO, like back in like 1994, 95 or something, where he has this part of a sketch where there's certain words that you can say, and it doesn't matter, you sound like you're drunk when you say them. And his example was judicial system, but the word brewery always sounds like you're already intoxicated. So that was fun. Ezel, you asked about nail polish. I don't wear nail polish on my fingernails, which I probably should, because like Sarah, I bite my nails to oblivion and they actually kind of hurt right now. I wear them on my toes. I don't like glitter because I think glitter is too much effort and it's too hard to get off, but I like iridescent ones that are kind of shiny in the nail polish. Tally was asking about what we thought the best musical of all time was. Really hard question for me because from my limited experience, I don't obviously know musicals the way Tally does. So I had to pretty much just give some criteria of musicals that A, I've actually seen, and B, that I thoroughly enjoyed. Chicago is one of them. It's just funny, it's sexy, it's interesting. The songs are good. I love that time period, so that appealed to me. It's just really smart, I think. And I also really like the way it's presented on stage, where it's got very limited set pieces and things, but it's still really awesome. And apparently my instant messenger's on. Woohoo! Then My Fair Lady is one I consider to be a classic. And Rent is one that I also chose. I know Sarah said it too, but that's one that I think of when I think of like what are classics or whatever, classic musicals. But I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but that's kind of what I got. So Sarah was asking, her question was about CD that I'm embarrassed that I still own. I own Hanson. I own the first two Hanson CDs, one of which is a Christmas CD. I don't listen to them anymore, but they live at my parents' house and I live in Albuquerque, so I don't have to really think about them. They're in a box under a futon in my old room that's now become my mother's sewing room. Really quick before I run out of time, I came up with a second question. So I asked about my ukulele, so please, for the love of God, help me name my ukulele, and maybe I'll learn to play it sometime. My guitar, by the way, it's purple, and his name is Casual Prince, which is a Flight of the Conchords reference. But my other question is, are there any famous people who are from your hometown or where you live right now? Like, I'm sure there's people who are famous who are from Fort Wayne, Indiana, but I can't think of them right now. But in Albuquerque, Patrick Harris is from Albuquerque, and so is Freddie Prinze Jr. So that's really cool. I have friends who've actually, run into Neil Patrick Harris like at stores, like at Whole Foods or whatever, and he's been really nice. But that's what I want to know. Do you know of anybody who's famous who's from where you're from? Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I'm out of time, but have a good one, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.